2 hours later, guys, and we finally got all the crazy damages pretty much 100% pulled out.
Found a little paper here, and this paper pretty much says that this car was possibly stolen. This guy probably jumped a jump whenever he stole this thing because...
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today what we're gonna do is work on our wrecked 2020 Dodge Charger Hellcat right here that we bought from Copart. And it looks pretty crazy as it is right here, but you know what? We're gonna put our own touches to it and we're gonna make this sucker even crazier. And let's just walk to the damages, which is mainly in this area right here. So that's what we're gonna get started with. We're gonna tear it apart as best as we possibly can and get a list together, go ahead, get everything ordered and get this sucker on the road before you know it. Also, guys, we are gonna attempt to try to rebuild this sucker in 24 hours. It may not happen all in one day, but you know what? We are gonna keep a timer tab on every second that we spend basically cranking on this sucker. So as soon as our hands are touching this thing, that's when the clock is ticking right there. And there is gonna be a lot of downtime with parts and stuff, but you know what? We're gonna still attempt to get this sucker completely fixed in 24 hours. Let's get to it.
All right, guys, so 30 minutes later, and it is not looking good because there is some serious stuff going on behind here. I mean, take a gander, man. Some of this stuff got pinched, crunched, pushed in, even back here. I mean, there is some serious damage, even up here. So it's not just the quarter panel, it's a little bit of inner structure as well, man. I mean, it's crazy, but I think we got this. I mean, hopefully we don't run out of time, but I think we're gonna get this thing knocked out with that blackjack frame machine. Other than that, the suspension, that stuff just easily popped off, and we pretty much found everything online or at the dealership pretty quickly. I mean, this is crazy, but I mean, it's insane. I'm excited to actually see if we can get it in 24 hours.
Dude,
you know?
This is gonna be a pretty tough one right here, especially with that inner structure damage right there. I think we're gonna try to straighten all that out, but dude, we're gonna attempt it, and I think so far we're moving pretty good.
Yeah, we're moving pretty good, pretty fast. The next step is to pretty much get this thing and just throw it on the frame machine and start tearing it apart. But before we do any of that, I think we should unwrap this thing, you know what I mean?
I think so too. I mean, we're gonna unwrap it anyways, and on top of that, I wanna see how beautiful it looks without that wrap right there.
Oh yeah, dude. Hopefully the paint is all good, no extra scratches. I wonder how long they had this on there, you know what I mean? Hopefully it protected everything. But do we count this on the timer, unwrapping it? Is
every part counts. As soon as we're touching this thing, the timer is ticking, dude.
So hopefully this wrap peels off easily. So let's just go ahead, hop on this, and see a whole new car.
Now this right here is a brand new car, guys. We got that sucker completely unwrapped in a matter of 1 hour and 30 minutes, which that's just crazy. The 5 of us on that with that steamer completely obliterated that. And dude, this thing just looks absolutely insane, especially with the sun out. All those metallics in there just go absolutely crazy. The body lines pop way more, dude. I don't even see why somebody wrapped this sucker, dude. That looks wild, man.
Dude, it looks good on the Trackhawk. It looks even better on this wide body. I mean, dude, look at that contrast against like the sun and some shade. Dude, it looks insane.
Dude, this is almost like a color shift paint. Look back here. Look how much metallics are popping right there. Billions of metallics. And then let's just hop to the front right quick, and it almost turns into like a super dark red over here, dude. That's why I love this color so much, and I can't wait to just get a little nice buff and polish on it, dude. This thing is gonna break next, dude.
Dude, it just needs a wash, and it would look even better, but it looks so good.
It does, and we did kind of have to pull it inside outside because the weather was acting super funny, but I'm super happy the sun came back out and we pulled the car out. It looks crazy. But it is time, guys, to move on to the next thing, which is gonna be framework. So we're gonna get this sucker loaded up on the frame rack. We're gonna probably take apart a few things and get ready for some frame pulling. What? Bro, is that little baby concert tickets?
3 tickets. Me, you, and him. Let's go. What? Dude, look at that. And they got wristbands and everything, dude.
That is awesome right there, dude. So we have been finding out so much different things about this car. First off, how long did we spend doing what we did here?
I mean, probably a little bit less than an hour, but we'll give it an hour, you know, just a little bit extra time just to be on the safe side. But it's strapped up. It's ready pretty much for some frame pulling, but we just started digging into this thing. We're popping some stuff out. We found out that Ratatouille did a number in here. I mean, this thing has like rat stuff everywhere underneath the seats, and found a little paper here, and this paper pretty much says that this car was possibly stolen, dude.
Dude, 100%. So the previous owner pretty much had his car stolen, and then somebody, he probably wrecked it, right? I don't even know.
I think the owner of this car actually wrecked this car. It wasn't stolen and wrecked because look, he paid for a new window for this rear glass because this window was the only one that wasn't tinted. So he just replaced this glass, and he wanted to have a red key program. So they probably stole this thing with the keys. I don't know why you'd leave your keys in your car, but dude, that's crazy. But we don't still have the red key because we just got the black key, man.
We're gonna get a red key. Let me tell you that right there. But that is just absolutely insane. How'd you Hellcats get stolen in general? It's so easy to steal these things.
Yeah, the #1 stolen car right here. But there is companies out there that you install these special things that allow, you know, those computers to not steal these. So this one's definitely gonna get it along with every other Hellcat. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. And a steering wheel lock and a wheel, like one of those boots.
Or you get a removable steering wheel. What are they gonna do? Drive it with their hands?
Vice grips. But anyways, also this interior, we're taking apart more of this interior, and that's just wild how somebody spent hours doing some nonsense, dude.
That looks like a lot of time and a lot of effort was put into this thing, but to look like that, man, that ain't worth it, man. It looks like a cat got to it.
That's what I'm saying. At night, it looks pretty sick, but in the daytime, looks like junk, dude.
Definitely. But we'll keep it. We left those wires in there. We'll resolder it, and we'll leave the lights in there. I think it'll be cool. And another thing that we found out is the stolen thing. This guy probably jumped a jump whenever he stole this thing, because we were looking, the exhaust is smashed up, and over here the trunk, the floor pan is kind of pushed up too. And on some of the wheel wells, it almost looks like the wheels rubbed up against all this plastic right here. I mean, you can see tire marks. So this thing was been jumped and it bottomed out. I guess whenever somebody stole it, you know, they just boot, scoot, and boogie. They get out of there, man.
That's where that saying comes from. Drive it like you stole it. So somebody definitely enjoyed this thing, dude.
They drove it like they stole it for a little bit until the owner got it back, and now it ended up right here. And this is gonna be crazy.
This is where it's gonna get insane. So far we're probably about, let's see here, we've been writing on this door. We got 1 hour and 30 minutes, 2 hours right there, and then another hour. So we're about 3 hours in this project, and we're getting things done, dude.
3 hours in, and it's on the frame. I mean, another probably like 30 minutes to remove this whole entire interior to an hour, and then we'll probably set up our first pool.
Dude, that actually looks sick right there. So we got all the interior pretty much tore out in a matter of what, like, I think it was like 45 minutes. It was right under an hour, dude.
45 minutes. The most important thing was to pull off the headliner, that we can get the seat belts and everything off. But dude, look how crazy that is. And look at this. Wow. I'm gonna do meteor. It's gonna look like a shooting star.
No way. Oh, dude, that was sick.
What?
I think somebody messed up a little bit. It should have been more cleaner. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. But, dude, that looks sick. Look at that. That's insane, man.
Dude, but somebody literally spent days, I guess, or hours doing this. Because look at the other side over here. Look at all those optic lines, dude. There's at least 1,000, dude. Minimum probably right there, dude.
Probably more than 1,000. Probably like 3,000 of these or even more. That's a lot of time spent on those. But look how big those light boxes are. They're actually on top of the headliner, which is crazy. It does kind of like push on the headliner a little bit, but dude, we may have to use this.
So this right here is our damage. So I guess if this actually gets covered up by something, we will run it. If it doesn't, we'll just go with an original headliner. You know what I mean?
We'll just get a new one. No big deal. It would be cool to actually run this. So if it works at the end of all this, we'll throw this back in. It'll just match everything else. But other than that, man, the car is pretty much gutted. I mean, this thing has completely been torn apart. I think we'll probably start tearing apart some of these wires and peeling them back once we start like cutting and welding and all that good stuff, but it's ready for some framework right now.
Dude, let's bring out some hydraulics,
Let's do it. Let's set up an arm and see if we can pull something.
Two hours later, guys, and we finally got all the crazy damages pretty much 100% pulled out. That looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's still needing a lot of work, but it's much better than it was. This area right here was probably pushed in like 6 inches, and you got that pulled out. And even the inside, look at that, dude. It was a little bit bent in there, but now it just looks original. Same over here in this area. You basically pulled this whole inner structure piece out. You see in there, dude? Still a little bit mangled up. We're probably going to replace that, but dude, pulled it out. That's what you got to do, is you got to pull it out as much as you possibly can before you start replacing stuff. Same for this area. This was literally like a circle or something. Now you turned it into a perfect rectangle, and that is just perfect, dude.
Honestly, with this tool, if we had all the time in the world, we could save all this, because this tool, we just did this for fun. We popped this out as best as possible, a little bit more, put a little bit of glaze coat, bondo it up, dude, spray it in, man.
You literally could do that, but you know what? We're gonna just go ahead and replace it because we already ordered all these parts right here. I think it's just gonna be a little bit more professional.
It'll be easier too.
And it's gonna be easier on us as well. And in this area, this floor pan on the inside was completely crumpled as well, and it looks pretty freaking good right there. Honestly, we could leave that, but I think if we have that piece, it's easy to replace it as well. So.
Yeah, I mean, we straightened it out as best as possible. Now it's just a waiting game on our new quarter panel. That way we can see where we need to cut this one and just start replacing.
Dude, but the crazy thing about this Hellcat is we actually found the video of how this thing wrecked. So I'm going to go ahead and roll that footage right now. So it's pretty cool that we found that footage right there. So basically what happened, you guys seen, there was somebody with a dash cam driving this way, somebody behind them trying to overtake the dash cam person, Charger coming from here, and to avoid a head-on collision, they kind of swerved and that car just wrecked it. And dude, this thing held up amazing. I love how this thing is built and how stout it is, because that other car looked like it was obliterated pretty much, dude.
The speed in that crash, it looked like this thing would have been destroyed, but good thing these things are made out of all steel, because it basically saved this car.
Dude, 100%. And what are the chances we found that footage? Somebody had a dash cam, dude.
That is crazy. There's only like 1 in a million when you get a video footage of a wreck, but this is awesome,
This is so awesome. And also, guys, we still are going to do a good bit more pulling once we actually pull off some of this stuff. We still got to pull in this area right here. This hinge area needs to get straightened out, and also this kind of like the rear frame rail right here, it actually looks the same on the other side. We just need to fix like this little dent right here and that area right there, but that's why we tore apart that side over there, so we can see that, you know, what we're working with pretty much, dude.
I mean, it's getting really close. Honestly, we're pretty much going to be done with it. Probably 30, 40 more minutes or something like that.
Dude, we're only 6 hours in, dude. We still got plenty more time to go, dude. That's insane. We're actually moving super fast. But anyways, right now we literally can't do nothing else to this Hellcat right here. We might work on a different charger.
Ain't got no gas.
Dude, it's time to take this sucker out of hibernation, dude.
Man, this thing burning off the old fuel and everything. It needed it, dude.
Dude, we got something super crazy planned for this cop car right here. First off, we got the Vicrez wide body kit for this thing. I know we said we were going to do original, but you know what? We actually found out that this kit is super high quality.
Super high quality, and it's going to be quick because we were trying to get original parts. It was going to take a couple weeks here and there, and it was going to be like
$7,000,
over $7,000, which we're like, screw that, man. This is just like a shop car right here.
It's a beater.
We're going to throw on this good kit. I mean, it's going to look just like a wide body Hellcat. It's going to look insane, especially with this thing on here and the lights. It's going to look awesome,
dude. And we're not going to stop there, guys. We'll tell you guys the plans for it later, but we want to crack this stuff open because we got to prep it.
We got to prep it. We got to see what it looks like.
Alrighty guys, so we cracked open our Vicrez wide body and we just threw on the front bumper just to test fit it for now, and oh my goodness, it is just perfect fitment. Can't wait to have it all painted and the rest of the wide body on as well. This car is going to be absolutely insane. And also, we got some other pretty epic goodies coming in for this thing here soon. But also, guys, the Charger Hellcat right here, literally, I think we're going to have it done in the next video, and I think we're going to get it all done within 24 hours, which that's just going to be absolutely wild. We just wanted to try something a little bit different, and I think we're gonna accomplish it. But that's gonna be a wrap for today's video, guys. Got some epic things coming here soon. Definitely be sure to drop all your comments and thoughts down below. Thank you guys so much for all love and support, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.